Hi, my name is Jessica. This is Module 5. This is based off emotional intelligence, delegation, communication, and it's also about motivation. After completing several learning activities, we're going to reflect on my ability to demonstrate management skills of communication, delegation, motivation. I'm going to talk about how these skills I'll use these to lead an interdisciplinary team, share my reflection on my emotional intelligence, and what levels of emotional intelligence that I've seen displayed by others that I've worked with, specifically leaders and managers. I have completed the activities and was surprised the way I scored. On the task and relationship questionnaire, I had 24 for task and 25 for relationship. It suggested if your scores are similar to each other, that your leadership is balanced, which includes an equal amount of both behaviors. So I was surprised to actually see that. When you talk about delegation, I've struggled with in my career thus far with delegating, just because working at ICU, usually the primary nurse would like to do everything for their patient, and you want things done correctly, of course. And it isn't because you don't trust your team members, you just prefer to do the task yourself. So I'm sure as I age and become more experienced as a nurse, I'll be able to delegate a little bit better. But after watching the video on communication, I feel confident that I have strong communication skills. In the video, it talked about body language and facial expressions, which all can tell you how a person is reacting and what is being said, if they're receptive to it. You can tell the way they're even movement, how they're receiving what you're telling them. It might change your direction of your conversation. Also, it helps with communication is being receptive and listening to what other people have to say, and that's some key elements that was pointed out in the videos for communication. Motivation, I try to promote good morale and do damage control if an issue arises. I really feel like communication is key. If you have adequate communication, then along will come motivation, and communication goes hand in hand with delegation as well. When it comes to emotional intelligence, I thought it was a very interesting video. You take into consideration how your actions or what you're being said affects others. In my case, a lot of times I'll say something to someone, if it's a quick situation, and I say something really quick and almost snappy to someone, I'll often think back, well, maybe that didn't come out the way I wanted it to, or I want to apologize to them because that's not how I meant it, and take the initiative to apologize. I know recently I've had a student with me throughout my probably the last 12 weeks, and she's very sensitive to the ICU environment. It's very quick, fast-paced. If people say things in a hurry, and it's a part of explaining, they didn't mean it that way. Don't take it personal. And a lot of times people come back and say, I'm sorry I said that in that way or made you feel that way, because it's not necessarily what they meant. When it comes to managers and other leaders with emotional intelligence, demonstrations that I've seen, like today I talked to my manager. I said, I'm sorry to bother you. I went on with my conversation. At the end of the conversation, she said, I'm sorry that I made you feel like you were bothering me. You can come to me anytime. So in that, she was emotionally intelligent, knowing that her actions, when it was enough for me to say, I'm sorry to bother you, because she was busy, but she wants to keep that open door policy where we can come to her if we have any issues. I've enjoyed this post. Look forward to seeing what others have posted as well on their emotional intelligence, delegation, communication, and motivation. Thank you.